Well, let's take a look at this stock right now. Shares of Trex. This is one of the largest manufacturers of composite wood alternative decks and railings. They're shaking off pre-market investor skepticism. The stock is actually higher right now by 2.61% after being down nearly 7% before the market opened today. Their second quarter earnings topped Wall Street expectations on both earnings per share and revenue. And a slew of new products are driving growth, accounting for 22% of sales. But concerns over contracted margins, a locked-up housing market, aluminum and steel tariffs, and weather have the company trucking into the third quarter with a cautious outlook. I want to bring in now for a Fox Business exclusive Trex CEO Bryan Fairbanks. Bryan, thanks for being with me today. And your stock again is in general been on quite the tear. Stephen Oth joins us at the top of the show. You're one of his picks in his portfolio there. But I want to ask you about those products, because I was looking at some of the new products that you're rolling out, and I'm wondering if there's a tariff story here, because you've got the Trex Enhanced Steel Railing, Trex Select Aluminum Railing, and then you've got steel mesh panels. So explain to us how the tariffs are or will affect the business.
The good news about our business is that only about 5% of our cost of goods sold is impacted by tariffs today. Now, that number will go up as we sell more of our aluminum and steel rail, but the largest part of our business is the composite decking that we manufacture both in Virginia, Nevada, and then we have a greenfield site underway in Little Rock. Over the longer term, we do have a lot of new railing products. Some of those products are being sourced overseas. They are impacted by tariffs. We'll work with negotiation, sourcing out of some of those other countries, as well as taking pricing where needed to be able to offset those tariffs.
Do you have flexibility if you do have to indeed pass on some of the cost to your customers?
Yeah, we believe that we do have the flexibility with that. We are new to the market with these products right now, so really just starting to gain some traction in the market. Generally with the new products, it takes a couple of years to really get that traction, but we're pleased with where we are 6 months in at this point, and we see great roadway ahead of us to be able to continue that growth.
What about the housing market in general? That's one of the things that Stephen mentioned at the top of the show when he was here, was that obviously you are going to be sensitive to the housing market, whether it's new construction or it's existing home sales and someone is just working to spruce up their home. Have you seen an impact from the housing market, which frankly for the last 2 years has been pretty stuck when it comes to sales?
Yeah, we have seen an impact from the housing market. In our case, it's been somewhat of a positive benefit. We've been able to grow the past couple of years in spite of a negative repair and remodel marketplace. We look at this year, originally it was planned to be flat repair and remodel. Now it'll probably be down. We've guided to 5 to 7% growth. People are investing in the existing homes they're in. There's over 50 million decks in North America today. Over half of them are at or beyond their lifetime. So there's a built-in secular demand coming from a deck perspective, and it is a low-cost way to add square footage to an existing home as well.
You also, I think this is interesting, in the design process and the shopping process for your customers, you're really embracing 3D technology, visualization. You're really trying to give homeowners the best idea of how your products are going to look in the home before they make the purchase. Explain that. Is that something that you've been developing for some time? And also, how are customers responding to that? Does it make it easier for the purchase?
Yeah, it absolutely does. We launched a new system just the other day, which allows our consumer to visualize the product selections they're making and be able to do that in correspondence with their own home. Take a picture of the back of the home, be able to incorporate those designs in what they see, and then easily be able to work with their contractor or their dealer to make the product choices that they want for their outdoor deck.
You're a national company. This is a national story, homeownership for all 50 states. Are there pockets of the country right now where you're seeing business stronger than other parts?
It's really pretty consistent across the entire country at this point. I wouldn't say there's any one part of the country that we see stronger or weaker. During the second quarter, we did talk about some weather impacts that we had, mostly in the Midwest and the Northeast. After we got through those weather impacts, we did see sales sell-through pick up considerably June and moving into July.
What about hurricane season? We do have hurricane season upon us, and obviously the state of Florida is a big market for you. Is that something that you just kind of factor in to your reports and to your accounting, knowing that you are going to have some hurricane damage in the state of Florida?
Yeah, exactly. Every year we know there's going to be a hurricane season. Question is, where is it going to hit? Is it going to be Florida? Is it going to be the Carolinas? Is it going to be down in the Gulf area? We don't know those sort of things, but we do know there is going to be some of that weather activity. We deal with that as part of our normal forecasting.
Bryan Fairbanks, it's an interesting story and a popular product that you've got. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.